Let's see what that boy Drake crying about. And we got that whole ass nigga Drake, little ass, fuck crybaby ass, fuck. This nigga crying about Kendrick. Get your ass on, nigga. You worry about the shortest this motherfucking foolish lyricist in the game right now. Talking about Kendrick Lamar.
Drake hasn't exactly been pulling off chess moves in the wake of the Kendrick beef. After transitioning from telling him to drop to telling him to stop on the hard part 6, every move he's made since has felt like the wrong one. Seriously, we've literally came to a point where he's calling out Steve Lacy of all people for his involvement in the Ken and Friends pop-out show.
This guy's like a fragile op, but it's a good song though.
You talking about fragile ops with XQC out of everybody, bruh? Why you ain't go to Kai? Yeah, why you ain't go to Kai Mafia Thon, bruh? Why you ain't pop out with Kai, bruh? Cause you doing this little steak shit. It's all about the little bread. You talking about some fragile op. Nah, bro, you can't be talking about ops period right now, bro. You with a fragile screamer right now. And I'm with XQC. XQC one of the ones out the fragile motherfuckers.
What does that mean, a fragile?
But yeah, fragile op. What you talking about? What you talking about? You the fragile op. Running straight to court. Motherfucker filing all these lawsuits talking about fragile ops. You the fragile one. Defamation. Nigga, you better clear them accusations. Cause allegedly your ass a pedo. Allegedly.
Fragile op, no.
Chat knows what I'm talking about.
Allegedly, you still like kids.
On stage's name out of his mouth and mean mugging NBA players from the sidelines. Yet, even with every attempt to outrun the beef that's backfired on him, Drake's damage control has spun out of hand to the point that he may wound up permanently staining his reputation beyond repair.
It's over with.
Are you serious, bro? I think that like this is one of the worst situations that could have ever possibly happened in hip hop. Imagine you get into a beef with somebody that you want to engage with. Yeah, you got challenged, but then you antagonizing the beef. And it becomes one of the biggest, most looked at situations that's going on publicly, socially. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody can't wait for the next blow to be thrown. And then you get your ass beat. And after you get your ass beat, you start saying it ain't fair. You leave the park with your ball.
It's your boy Luesta, and this is why Drake's UMG lawsuit changes everything. For a brief moment, it looked like Drake was finally trying to move on from the most traumatic summer of his career. After a few features and unveiling his unconventional data dump of 100 gigs, Drake was doing the utmost to suggest that he was at peace with the beef that he described as a good exercise on the hard part 6. Or at the very least, that he was unbothered. Just one day earlier to record this video, he appeared on XQC's stream to puff out his chest and act like he was still the unchallenged king.
Shout out everybody.
I guess I should give a little intro. Like, I'm Drake. This is XQC. Me. I do music. In case you didn't know, I'm here. As you can see, fully intact, mind, body, and soul. In case you were wondering, right?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. You need facts to take me out. Fairy tales won't do it. Cheers to everybody.
Words live by.
Words to live by. Real talk.
In another attempt to undermine the impact of beef,
all this fairy tales at you trying to do now, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, Drake. Cause allegedly, that shit true. So until your ass come with some motherfucking facts, talk about what you talk about right now, fairy tale. You trying to push this little fairy tale narrative, allegedly. You know you gotta throw that word in now, so they won't sue your ass. You heard, I just learned that one. Ooh, they play it crazy. But yeah, allegedly, your little puss running from that pressure. You running from that pressure, bro. And you running straight to court. And then you talking about some, what you just calling him what he called him, a sassy op or some shit like that? A weak op, a fragile op, that's what it was. Calling niggas fragile ops and you running doing lawsuits. You ain't trying to stand on business with Kendrick. You ain't dropping another diss. You ain't clear up no alleged accusations with them little churn you messing with, allegedly.
He even announced that his upcoming tour would get underway the same day that Kendrick will perform at the Super Bowl halftime show.
February 9th, for anybody that's watching from Australia, I'm coming back to Australia the first time in 8 years. It's actually, funny enough, called the Anita Max Win Tour.
Really? No, stop.
I swear.
But just as those clips were doing the rounds, news broke that Drake was doing something that no one had anticipated. He began
calling people fragile ops, your boy. Of course, we wouldn't anticipate it. You over here trying to act hard on XQC screen, trying to flaws for the internet, act like you big Mr. Macho, like you put down on people for real. Whole time you pussy. Shit be crazy. And then this nigga dropped 2 lawsuits, not one. The first one got rejected, shut down, put away. Second one, this nigga doing defamation. All right, we gonna see how that go, bro. Cause allegedly, that shit true. So that means, you feel me? Now you forcing Kendrick hand to come out with the proof. Yeah, he might have exposed some people, the people who was the sources. But if you bring that in, come on now, bro, you done, bro. Now if you bring some real proof and evidence, and then they gonna have some recent shit, cause you probably still doing this weird ass shit. Yeah, nah, Dre, they coming for you, bro.
He ain't lying.
They coming for your
Began
ass.
beefing not with Kendrick, but with his
They coming
own
for
label
your
over the
ass.
loss he sustained. Despite being signed to a deal with the company, Drake's Frozen Moments LLC
And Kendrick, yeah, we ain't gonna see about you with that diss.
accused music industry giants Universal Music Group of launching an illegal scheme, which basically claimed that Kendrick Lamar and the label used bots, payola, and other
Yeah, all that bot shit Drake trying to talk about. What Drake talking about Kendrick using bot screams? How does man use bot screams if the whole world know the song? Whole reason you probably even doing a lawsuit right now is because everybody in your crib singing that shit, bro. I'm talking about your kids, all the females you trying to mess with. They probably using this a long-going joke or something. That shit hurting your heart, yo boy. Bitches in Africa singing that bit, bro. Motherfucker, UK, United Kingdom. Everybody singing that song, bro. Everybody know that song, bro. Everybody know what happened, bro. Allegedly.
other methods to pump up Kendrick's kill shot of Not
I
Like
like that
Us.
word.
A diss track which, if you recall, broke several of Drake's previously held streaming records. According to attorneys for Drake's company,
Oh, I'm saying that's legit, bro. That shit really broke all your records, bro. You just gonna have to stand on that, bro, and deal with it, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Everybody heard Not Like Us. I can't even. I'm just being really honest right now, y'all. I can't remember not one of the songs Drake dropped. You feel me? Every time I try to think of one, it's some Graham shit. Meet the Grahams. And guess who dropped that one too? Kendrick. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, we don't even remember shit you dropped. So don't be talking about some fake views, but the whole world heard that song so much times, yo, boy. I'll be surprised if they fake the views lower to boost your self-esteem. You feel me? What I'm talking about. Well, everybody heard that song, bro. 50 times plus. Plus TikTok and all that. Oh, man, you capping right now. Fake views. You know them ain't fake views. You was trying to use fake views and you still lost the beef. Because allegedly, you still got some shit to clear up. Now stop trying to use a lawsuit to make all that disappear for you, bro. Now stop trying to use a lawsuit to make all that disappear for you, bro. Because allegedly, bro, we need some answers.
UMG did not rely on chance or even
Allegedly.
ordinary business practices. It instead launched
That
a
shit
campaign
true.
to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves. Going one step further, the certified lawyer boy accused UMG of violating the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. According to his petition that was filed in New York, Spotify was said to be recommending the song to users who had searched for unrelated songs and artists after getting the bag from Universal. According to Drake's claims, they even paid Apple for Siri to be transformed into a Kendrick laser. UMG conspired with and paid currently
Get
unknown
outta here,
parties
bruh.
to use bots to artificially inflate the spread of Not Like Us and deceive consumers into believing the song was more popular than it was in reality. Online
Bro, it really was, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the people who's like, man, that lame ass song when that shit first dropped. 'Cause I ain't care about the beef at all. I'm talking about either sides at all. Like, lame man, nigga. Trying to act like they the best, man. Ain't nobody listen to these lame man, nigga. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. They had the biggest beef. So I'm like, oh man, all these fake ass views, fake ass screens, and then boom, you just kept hearing Not Like Us. I'm talking about kept hearing it, boy. Everywhere you go, you in the motherfucking Walmart or something. You in the grocery store trying to get some food, you hearing that Not Like Us. You in a restaurant. I'm talking about reservation at a 5-star. Yeah. You hearing that Not Like Us. You at the hotel checking in because you about to go get some buns. You hearing that Not Like Us. I'm talking about, boy, everywhere you go, like, damn, turn that fool ass shit off. Then I started, hold on. That boy said, nah, and then it grew on the nigga. I'm talking about kept playing. You go on TikTok, you on social media, you hear you. Nah, but that shit got promoted.
sources
That was not fake views, bro. It was forced on people. You can say, hell yeah, it was forced on bitch. Hell yeah, that bitch was on the charts, all that. But fake views, nah, everybody heard it, bro. Everybody heard it 50 million times.
reported that when users asked Siri to play the album Certified Lover Boy by Drake, Siri instead played Not Like Us, which contains the lyric Certified Pedophile, an allegation against Drake.
Allegedly, that's true. Allegedly. Drake, you might as well just come out and either confess or let us know that this is so fake, blah, 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 blah. You feel me? Go to court about that, bro. Nah, hell nah. Somebody bring the court case about this up. Fuck it. Nah, but you might well clear this up, bro. Cause this what we really want. The answers to this. I don't know if you think these court cases can make this disappear. Bitch gonna start talking about it a couple years. You could just disappear for a year, like academics trying to tell you, dude. Oh, go hide away for a year. Come back in July. Oh, we'll miss you. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Academics talk about something. We gonna miss you. That sound like something one of the hoes would say, boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy.
But apparently, this didn't come just out of nowhere. And if Frozen Moments' lawyers are to be believed, he raised the issue with them first prior to taking it to court.
Like that.
Drake has repeatedly sought to engage UMG in discussions to resolve the ongoing harm he has suffered as a result of UMG's actions.
I like
the
that.
petition reads.
Hello,
However,
bro.
UMG allegedly refused to negotiate, insisting they weren't responsible for their own actions.
Yeah.
Instead, the petition claims that UMG's response was to pit the two artists against each other and throw them under the bus. UMG has pointed the finger at Lamar and insisted that Drake should sue his rival rather than the label. He also claims that UMG told him that the label would sue Lamar if Drake ended up filing his own lawsuit. Even if he's using the threat of suing Dot as leverage, it's worth noting that UMG isn't responsible for how Kendrick spends the money that they give him. That's just how advances work. Now, maybe that might be his true intention, but from a hip-hop perspective, suing a fellow rapper in the wake of a rap beef would be unprecedented and understandable.
That'd be the craziest cop plea of the century. I'm talking about the craziest, yo boy. You talked all that hot shit. You made songs. You got on diss records. And your ass running the court? Oh, nah, you ain't running the court, bro. They lying on you, bro. But tell me they lying on you, bro. They lying. They gotta be a lie, bro, huh? This
People
nigga
are
ran
dumbfounded
court.
by what they're seeing.
You can watch Not Like Us at, the Olympics. You can watch it at campaign events. You at the DNC National.
You heard that? That's a fact. You heard that bit everywhere. You was putting in your vote, listening to motherfucker. They not like us. They not like us. You see why the president, the next president, who it is?
National Convention. You can watch it at basketball games. You hear it in cars. How'd it get so big? Right.
Yo, discretion.
So Drake is doing an investigation to figure out.
As soon as the news broke, Drake's claims were hit with a lot of skepticism.
Drake hating, bruh. It got so big because you acted like you want to go on a fake beef with a nigga because you try to act like you was part of this three-headed goat or some shit that was going on in your head whole time, bruh. You know, being a rapper means that you call yourself the best no matter what. Just the fact that you try to give another nigga flowers. Boy, you ain't learned nothing from last year, bruh. This is not the age of giving flowers, bruh. Fuck these niggas, you heard me? You gonna call yourself the best, you gonna stand on that. All that, we the big three. Yeah, what the big three did ended your fucking career. Now you ain't the big nothing. You the big pedo. Allegedly.
Particularly from those who remember hearing the track everywhere this summer. UMG had absolutely nothing to do with me listening to Not Like Us a gazillion times. But as more and more people have weighed in on the situation,
they gonna be mad about this.
Professionals have put their own 2 cents in, the whole situation just keeps getting stranger. Because now, Drake is gambling his reputation on something that's going to be very difficult for him to prove. When you really delve into the court filing, it's clear that there are 2 major things that Drizzy and his team are trying.
What, man? This nigga, he talking about the big 3, man. You know who he is for real? Big P. E. D. Oh, y'all seen that? Nah, I was looking at a football player real quick. Yeah, that's what that nigga is, man.
Prove. 1, that Kendrick's streams were artificially boosted, and 2, that UMG are conspiring to bring him down. With that in mind, some of Drake's recent moves make a lot more sense, like releasing music directly through Instagram and a dedicated website instead of traditional platforms.
Oh, you got a website?
Example,
no, I ain't gonna lie, Drake, boy, if you got a dedicated website where you dropping songs and they not for free, you did that, boy. This was the craziest rollout of starting your own streaming platform I done seen ever, yo, boy. I done heard other people talk about they were finna do this in the past, but ain't nobody been successful at this yet. But if you did that for real, nah, I ain't gonna lie, boy, that's a little salute to you right there, boy. That's a little salute right there, boy. If you charge at least a little 25 cents, I know you made some. I heard, a couple people tuned in. I'll buy all your songs, though. So all that, we think you finna sell these later on some catalog? Well, they paid you good for the last one, boy. It's over with for your ass.
After the beef with Kendrick, Drake released something called 100 Gigs for Your Head Top. It was a massive drop of archived songs and behind the scenes footage of him creating some of his most iconic tracks and albums. At the time, it seemed like they were gearing up for some kind of documentary, but just all of a sudden decided to make it public. Now, in hindsight, fans are starting to connect the dots. The 100 gig stuff he tried to pull is making a lot of sense now. He was doing all of that to spite UMG, and UMG weren't happy about it. Is this Drake trying to get out of his deal at all costs? Just a month ago, the narrative around Drake and UMG was very different. As when Kanye waded into the beef, he basically said that UMG's CEO, Lucien Grange, had done everything to prop Drake up at every turn.
Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins.
Not Kanye talking with the motherfucking platinum. Oh, boy got the motherfucking platinum rims in his mouth. What he talking about?
My daddy got the DSP.
That boy got the chrome rims
Drake
in his
has a
mouth
rich
talking
baby
crazy
daddy
on Drake. You know it's
named
over with,
Lucien.
man.
But whether it was for the loss he sustained or for issues around finances, things have apparently shifted in recent times. Drake and Lucien have been strained for a while because Drake took a slave deal and wanted to negotiate.
Drake wasn't trying to let him hit no more. That would have Drake wasn't trying to let him hit no more, allegedly. Drake was like, nah, bruh. I'm hitting him now. And that's what happened, allegedly. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I heard DDG talk about something like that recently in a video. He tried to make it seem like it was a prank, but nah, DDG, boy, I'm on to you, boy. That do make sense, boy. Why that moonwalking in Calabasas suspiciously up there by itself. But damn. You know, I still fuck with you though, gang. But yeah, that prank, I don't know how I'm feeling about that prank though that you did on Baby Rich. See, now I'm tapped in. Now I don't act like I'm what you hating ass. But listen to the context, nigga. What's going on? Talk to us. Are you okay?
After realizing he's worth way more. Lucien told him to fuck off. Now, that supposed slave deal might have been worth $400 million. But when you consider how vital Drake is to the music industry's financial ecosystem, there's actually a chance that it undervalued him. In this sense, the whole thing is not specifically about the song, but part of a larger ongoing dispute that he's having with UMG over cash, which is causing him to try and bring the whole system down with him.
Drake's side decided to file this lawsuit not just because of the Not Like Us song. It's bigger than the song, which is why Drake is suing the label and not Kendrick directly. From what I was told, Drake feels as if his label is using the money made from them to fund Kendrick Lamar's song, burying him amidst a sensitive label negotiation he's currently in. I agree with that too. So Drake is in this.
Of course. Yo, baby, of course you agree with your baby daddy. We talking about baby daddies in this video. They go this one. They go Drake, side hoe. Man, I'm tired of that, man. You know, I fuck with Act 2. If you watching this on some, hey, we finally gotta get rid of this nigga. Nah, hell no. Nah, we fuck with you. We fuck with you, green ass nigga. But going forward, how you be on Drake dick like that, bro? Get off that man meat, bro. Talking about you never met him. Hell no, I ain't know you ain't met him acting like this now. I ain't know you never met the nigga acting like this now. Talking about, nah, I'd rather never meet him. Cause if he hits my hoe, like, damn, you scared of him like that too?
This new negotiation, like he even mentioned
it's time to get off that
where
dick,
he said
bro.
400, like it's a low ball.
It's time, bro.
He's trying to get more. Like reportedly, Drake want to get like 600 mil from this next label. He's kind of consistently shown, I will drop. Remember Drake did projects as before. He was shown, if y'all want me to drop like NBA Youngboy, I'll drop 3 projects a year. I'll go on tour 4 times a year. Give me the money. Show me the money. Like, give me it. I want 600 million.
Even DJ Academics, a well-known Drake supporter, has suggested that some of Drake's recent issues with his label stem from inadequate.
But that's probably what messed him up too. I did say something about the rollouts too. I remember that. He said that's one thing that he do not like about Drake, the way this nigga roll out songs. He feel like it be lazy, unthoughtful. There ain't no artistic value in it. You know, like the pregnant baby mamas. He mentioned that specifically. I was like, hell no, he right. But that shit be straight garbage. But it do be some songs on there that were said. So yeah, I don't know. He did drop more songs this year, but the reason why, I feel like the label probably ain't messing with him. It ain't do what they thought it would have. They probably thought they were gonna get a Drake banger after Drake banger after Drake banger. You feel me? I'm talking about crushing the first week sales. And it probably ain't do that. It probably went worse. Drake done declined. They seen it obviously. Like, they can't get one to drop this year, go crazy. And he dropped like, well, they went crazy, you know, but like, how they wanted it to go, you feel me?
rollout strategies. Academics theorized that Drake's release of 100 gigs was a move to demonstrate his independence from record labels during contract negotiations. This shows that Drake may have assumed that all his releases would automatically succeed, and now he's frustrated that this approach isn't yielding the expected results.
Without kind of, any business, no matter what, you're supposed to take some of your profits and put it back into marketing. You're supposed to have a rollout. You're supposed to keep investing to keep getting more and more listeners or eyes or consumers to grow. You're not just to say, I'm the guy, I'm the hottest, and maybe because I'm putting out the hottest music and I'm making some social moves and you see me do a collab with 21 or Future, I don't need to do the other shit. But if you ask me, I think Drake has done that. So I'm not even I'm not saying Kendrick used bots, but if Kendrick had a rollout, I'm not blaming Kendrick at all.
Whatever's the case, the bar that a cease and desist is for hoes has aged like milk.
A cease and desist is for hoes. Can't listen to lies that come out of your mouth.
Cease and desist is for who? Yeah, I'm glad you put a ring by it, so you go ahead and throw that ring on. Yeah, you married to exactly what you just said now, Drake. Mr. Drake. Boy, you talking about some cease and desist and you over here throwing in not just one, but 2 court filings? You filed in court 2 times, talk about niggas making cease and desist and one of your last disses? Forget about it, bro. You's not a diss rapper. You better get back to making these love songs next July like academics told you. Hope that shit work, cause right now, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's over with for your ass, bro. Give up, bro. For real, bro. Put the ring on, bro. Like Beyonce said, bro. Just put the ring on it.
As is every attempt to act like he was unbothered by the runaway success of Not Like Us, such as
this man gonna run to the jury soon as he felt that fire that he thought he put it on somebody else before. Now he the one showing up. Oh
this
man.
one from Lil Yachty.
He didn't give a fuck.
Really?
No, he was.
I ain't gonna lie, remember Yachty used to be that boy best friend too, boy. Yachty done stepped away. I don't think Yachty got that feature he wanted. Everybody else was getting a feature around Drake, but Yachty ain't getting no collab Bible. But Drake, academics, you better go ahead and do what Yachty did.
He was genuinely unfazed.
Hit it.
I respected it a lot, and I talked to him.
Time to go, man.
That shit didn't bother him. As it shouldn't. He's the fucking guy. When I would talk,
you better say he's the king. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That's meat, right. Hey, you give him flowers. Hey, whatever you want to say. Why you fell out with him then? Nah, y'all was just dogs. He the guy. But why y'all fell out then? What happened? What happened, Yachty? What fucking happened, man? Talk to me. I'm here. I'm your friend. We're friends, remember?
I never saw him down ever. I never saw him kicking his fucking foot, holding his head.
How about now? He don't let you see him no more? Or you fell out so you can't see it, huh?
Down.
That boy down right now.
To a point where I just
He's
stopped
so down
talking
he
to him
went to the
about
courts.
it because I felt like I was the one
Trying to
bringing
blame
him
it on
the
the label.
negativity.
Nah,
Aside from the reputational damage this might do, and we'll get into that, one of the biggest issues Drake is facing is that the basis for the lawsuit is pretty slim. For one thing, the filing cites an anonymous hacker that even academics wasn't really buying as a source.
What's really interesting about Drake's claim is that if you watch the academics interview, academics questions the veracity, the truth of this guy saying, hey bro, are you sure? Like, somebody promised you points for bot streams? There's producers and engineers and people who feature on songs who don't get a % of the song. And somebody promised you? Academics questioned this guy's story. Anyway, Drake's lawyers saw it fit for a filing in a New York state court, and they say, look, this is some evidence of the bots.
Crazily, it also mentions the Montreal-based NFR podcast 23 times, claiming that petitioner understands that UMG paid the popular NFR podcast to promote Not Like Us and its video without disclosing the payment. This is a bad look for Drake because he's literally coming after guys who are just fans. Like seriously, these are the guys that Drake has a problem with.
She's trying to go.
Pathetic. I'm telling you, bro. The same thing he talking about fragile ops. These is fragile ops, bro. This who he targets, bro. Drake is a predator, bro. For real, bro. I'm talking about apex predator. This nigga going after straight goofies, booties, buffoons, and shenanigans. You heard me talking about some, oh nah, bro, we beefing. And then duh, nigga, look who you picking, bro. Go worry about Kendrick, bro. Go sue his ass. Oh, nah, you scared. Nah, you scared of him. You don't want another song. Well, it's a reason y'all ended the beef. I heard it was supposed to keep going. Kendrick has some shit for you. If he dropped that early, man, where he at? All right. Face screens. All right. That why he caught plea? He ain't come back for 6 months after he dropped the whole, what they said, 100 gigs?
And not only that, but the NFR podcasts are massive fans who have devoted entire videos to his discography. What's even crazier is that this is a rare instance where he's managed to make a major record company look sympathetic. People on Twitter are supporting a record label versus the actual artist, LOL. What a sight. They are supporting the entity they usually hate. In turn, UMG has absolutely refuted the allegations. And what's worse, their message is
You know why they supporting them, bro? Because they want Drake to come over here and clear up the things the right way with his proof. He trying to act like all this fairy tale. Then you come out with the proof then, but that's what we want. We don't want no court disappearance, no ruling, no hammers, none of that. None of that plea clopping. You heard me? We don't want none of that helicopter shit. Trying to get up out of that. No. We need the truth. Even if that mean you got video footage, you got the people accused ready to talk for you. You feel me? I don't know if you acting like you ain't trying to pay them the type of money they want. Yeah, they heard Diddy paying $100 million. That's what they want. They heard you got it. They want it. So yeah, unless you paying that 100 M's, yo boy, I think you grit. So stop trying to be cheap, bro. Tell us the truth, bro, or suffer the consequences.
essentially boils down to a sentence.
Because allegedly,
you lost, get over it. In a recent statement, the label said, the suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue. We employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing and promotional campaigns. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that fans choose the music they want to hear. In response, this led to even more trolling for the Six God. Unfortunately for Drake, he did all this to himself. He should have accepted the L. Now he is petty and just had the label themselves say he lost in a polite way. His daddy Lucien grounded him real quick. Aside from the lack of strong evidence, another big issue Drake is facing is the notion of hypocrisy at play here.
Now they did humble that boy.
With Pusha T, it was none other than UMG that got his diss, The Story of Adidon, removed for him when it was at 21 million views. And throughout his career, both UMG and Spotify have gone out of their way to promote him in ways that wouldn't be.
See, I told y'all, Drake been doing this soft ass shit, bro. Y'all praise him like none of this shit be happening behind the scenes, bro. He be getting niggas disses took down. 21 million views? That mean he got murked before. Y'all took down bro shit. And then that's how he won. That's how he won. Y'all like, oh nah, it's over. Push your teeth. But yeah, 21 M's on the phone. We ain't even know that.
He afforded to
why?
Other
Straight
artists.
took it down.
The funny thing will be when UMG says, fam, we've been botting your music for years. Why are you mad? Remember when Scorpion came out in 2018? Drake's face was plastered across every Spotify playlist to the point that some premium subscribers were demanding refunds. To make matters worse, there are also accusations that he did the same thing, with receipts emerging from pages suggesting that his team.
You know what I'm saying? Drake trying to expose this for everybody, bro. How long Drake been abusing this, bro, that we ain't been hearing about Drake, and Drake been getting all these #1s, all this, man, we probably heard 1 or 2 of the songs at most, and I'm talking about the females, boy. 1 or 2 at the most. Yeah, all them bitches, I'm talking about all them bitches be #1, all that. All right, bro. Now they finna come after you. You finna get yourself exposed. UMG finna be like, all right, bro, but if you're gonna put this, then we're gonna have to put all this for you. And everything that you accusing bro of, they gonna have the same shit for you, if not more. And then what's gonna happen in your case then? You ain't got nothing no more. It's gone, it's grits, it's over. You played yourself and you exposed. And they probably try to validate that, be like, oh no, that's not even a bad thing. Look, you do it too. That's probably how they play it. Because they want to keep doing it. That's their money. That's the infinite money glitch right there. Like, oh nah, look, it's regular. Look, you do it. And then boom, Kendrick find out something you do that he don't do, and then they use it as the emanation. Like, oh yeah, you know what? We could go ahead and cover this up for everybody else, and yeah, just get Drake ass up out of that. Just deadify his ass. He down there to diddle at this point. Allegedly.
reached out to try and push negative narratives surrounding Dot. Amid all of the chatter around the lawsuit's flimsy claims, the only argument of value is the notion that they lowered the licensing rate by 30%, and this is proven to be true. It might forever change how business is conducted, and blow open the monopoly that has existed in the industry for too long.
I have no dog in this fight. I like Kendrick's music, I like Drake's music. I also think both of them have used bots via UMG, whether they knew it or not. What stood out to me in
you see whether they knew it or not. I told that's exactly how the court gonna play. Oh, they didn't know. They didn't know. This is actually regular. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. Boom, and then boom. We see exactly Drake been doing this shit harder than everybody else, and there's some others. Man, Drake, you better chill, bro. Mad cause somebody passed you, and you been doing suspicious shit this whole time, knowing damn well somebody else supposed to been get Grammy nominated, all type of shit, been #1 for the past couple of years. I'm talking about 2020 to like 2023. 2022-ish. Boy.
And that paperwork was...
And you was on top all them years down there under Taylor Swift. That's who they compare you to. No rappers. Taylor.
The accusation that UMG...
But nobody could name 5 songs by Drake.
Lowered their licensing rate by 30%.
Name 5 songs
like
by Drake.
Just a quick history lesson. How we even got to the value of what a stream is was based off Spotify
2008
and 3
hits.
majors negotiating on what that value would be. What makes it even crazier is all 3 majors have actual stock and ownership within Spotify. That would be illegal in any other business in the world, but it's the music industry, so anything can fly. To the point that I worked at a major when Spotify went public, and they emailed all of us as employees and said, you cannot buy stock because that would be insider trading. Now imagine you're an artist and you know that the people that own your music plus the people that distribute your music, which is a whole separate tech company, are in cahoots to define what a dollar means within the music industry. And then you later find out that for one artist and one song, they devalued that dollar. You wouldn't have an issue with it?
Now, Drake might have a valid grievance if that is the case, but the problem is that he can't get the public on his side because there's no real belief that he's doing this for the greater good. My only problem is, why do we want to talk about this when Drake lost? This is the same engine that built his brand up. Stop helping him play victim. Drake is signed to literally the same machine. If this problem is as pervasive as people have presumed it is for years, standing up against it only when it affects you in a negative way isn't some act of bravery. But even if that did happen, the biggest issue that his legal battle is going to face is that it's not in any way illegal to do that. Just listen to Audio Mac's Brian Zizuk, who said, record labels and distributors can opt their artists into Spotify's Discovery Mode, a program that boosts song recommendations to more listeners. In return, Spotify takes 30% commission, effectively reducing the royalty rate paid to the label. If Interscope opted Kendrick in to help boost Not Like Us without Kendrick's knowledge, the only party who should be upset is Kendrick, because it means taking a lower royalty. With evidence like that, what Drake is attempting to do begins to look more and more like an ill-planned idea. Because it's no exaggeration to say that this really might be catastrophic for his legacy. For starters, he's come at Kendrick's neck over something that is just par for the course of the industry. Back when it first happened, Joe Budden exposed the idea that outside help was brought in during the peak of the beef. But rather than viewing it as a bad thing, he felt that it was a tool at their disposal in war.
Not only do I not care that he used bots, but I knew he did.
Okay, cool.
Y'all didn't know that Kendrick used bots?
No, and I didn't care.
You thought that this was just the first time, miraculously, that a Drake record ever had more dislikes than likes, or you didn't know that that was bots?
But at the end of the day, this is all just speculation. And at the time, academics...
I wouldn't know all bots under Drake's song disliking nothing. Now, they might fake some views. We ain't trying to hear nothing about them dislikes, man. Them people took their time to hate on that nigga letters that I know. Hey, nah, nigga. Not only do you get a nothing, nigga, you get a dislike. I might even throw a comment in there for your dad, boy. That's what he got, bro. Right, that's what he got.
Actually refuted the botting rumors via a source inside Spotify who said they were all organic.
Now, all right, I'll be honest with you. I talked to my man from Spotify. I won't say the name right now, but legit Spotify nigga. He said, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what that person on your stream was talking about. Them Kendrick streams is real. That's what I'm saying. What I did.
I want to say we know they real, but we don't care how fake y'all trying to say, because y'all claim that everybody's shit a little bit fluffed. When I tell y'all, everybody done heard this Kendrick song, your boy, it was forced on everybody, your boy. That's the truth. This shit was forced on everybody. Everybody heard it, bro, at least 50 times. 100, 50 times 100. Fuck you talking about?
I called the people that I know oversee those people that play like that. I PTR'd it on my floor. They said,
So
"Why?"
yeah, they probably decreased the.
We didn't touch that.
They probably decreased the views to make the rest of the views look regular. Like, oh nah, I don't want y'all like feeling like don't nobody listen to y'all now. Cause they vibing the shit out this song.
Now, the whole world is baffled by what went down, and he's
see Kendrick play that bit like 8 times when he performed it. What you think his fans do? What you think they doing in Cali right now, boy? That's all they playing. That's all you're allowed to play in Cali, I heard, allegedly. Nah, factually.
even being trolled by people outside hip-hop like Shannon
That's all you can
Sharp,
play
who can't
Cali
work
right
out
now,
why this
man.
was
Not
his
like
move.
us.
He said the
On the
record
whole
didn't
West
do
Coast.
the numbers that it did.
Right.
They
So
inflated
they
the
use-
numbers
they
to
use
make
the
the
bot
song
to
seem more
inflate it.
popular than what
Right.
it actually was.
Okay, I
That
got
shit
that
in the
part.
gang
Drake
wars,
has-
man.
Drake is the first guy to have 20 songs with at least 1 billion streams.
Yes, sir.
Boy,
It's
push your
hard
piece.
to say there's a rapper bigger worldwide than Drake.
Right.
Drake, bro, okay, he got one up on you. It happens. You take this kind of measure? Chad, I'm confused. Just let it, bro. He got you. Ocho, you know how guy, we round there, we joning.
Right.
Guy get you. He get on you just right. Hey,
Right,
you
right,
ain't
right.
nothing you can do. It can't no comeback. He just got. Hey, bro, you got me today. Drake,
Right.
he got you. It's okay, bro.
Yeah, he got you, bro.
Drake. Kendrick got one up on you. Not the end of the world, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that he went to this measure. Do you know how much money Drake has made off music? Do you know how big Drake is? He got a big ass jumbo jet.
Yeah.
I mean, Drake got to be worth $250 million, maybe even more. And
$250
somebody gets
billion?
one off on you. I like Drake. I like Kendrick Lamar. But Kendrick Lamar got one off on you. Bro,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
go
yeah.
to this?
Along the way, plenty of rappers ranging from J-Rock and
I'd
Rhapsody
say
to
more,
Russell weighed in to ask if this is even possible within the
Well,
realms
he
of the
said
culture.
billion, hold on.
Legal action over losing a rap
Calculate.
beef? My. Not like us at all.
Yeah,
This is like when
somebody
kids
else.
lose a fight at school and parents press charges. In fact, the general vibe is that when it comes to how to conduct yourself after a loss, this is the polar opposite of what the cultural guidelines say. And it's just another sign that his formerly handy disguise in hip-hop is now slipping just as Kendrick predicted.
He just not hip. He don't get it. He's not hip. No, he's not hip.
I mean, he was.
No, he wasn't even the
I don't
whole
think he-
time.
I don't
He's
think
just,
he changed- I don't
he's
think he
just
changed today.
incredible.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He never been hip. He's incredible. He's an incredible talent.
Right.
He's like he could morph into anybody. He could do whatever. He can emulate like whatever. Like he's like incredible talent.
Okay.
But he's never been.
Bro trying to say he like a cyborg, basically. You feel me? He could copy and paste pretty well, be inspired from here, there, that, but he was never truly, tight shit.
Hip. He never been hip this whole time. He never. That just ain't what he about. Because
You're saying
culturally-
he never was culturally.
He's never been cool.
People are now even giving Meek Mill props for how he took the L in his beef with Drake. The whole lawsuit seems like a contradiction, cause if he truly believes that he suffered economic harm since the beef, as he claims in the lawsuit, he should realize that taking this route isn't going to make things any better. The biggest challenge he's facing now is that after the beef with Kendrick,
And
his
this is
market
gonna make
value
him
has
fall off
dropped
more.
significantly. This action seems to stem from the fact that, being in a weaker position, he can no longer negotiate a better deal with Universal as he initially planned.
And they're probably looking at it and they're like, no, nigga, we'll give you like 500. And you know how they get Drake to bring his ass or bring his number a little bit down? Nigga, you just got spanked by Kendrick. Look, you're not with the culture feeling. What you mean? You want 700. We gave you 4 last time, nigga, we'll give you 450. Take it or leave it. 450, take it or leave it, nigga. And I can imagine Drake looking at them and saying, nigga, you on crack? Or maybe they were even more disrespectful. Yo, take 350, nigga. You know what Drake said? Say less. Yo, Oliver, yo, buy that domain, 100gigs.com. We're gonna just drop it there. Okay, let's see if it works. Yo, his labels didn't even acknowledge, other than claiming the songs as they eventually did. They did not, there's zero promo with any of the things he's dropped since the battle. None. Like, they're not touching it.
And now that he seems more disposable, they've reminded him who's really in charge. Because rather than going independent, Drake bet it all on his good relationship with Universal. In the aftermath of how this has gone down, Drake has got to be looking at his future prospects and wondering how much of his legacy has been tarnished. Left looking paranoid and now spiraling, just as Dot said on Euphoria. The thing that people seem to think is craziest of all is that while he's gone to war over alleged bots, he didn't sue Dot for defamation about the claims that he is literally a PDF file. Instead, he once again put the responsibility on UMG, claiming that they could have halted the release of a song which he says falsely accused him of being a sex offender. And while hip-hop wouldn't have respected it either way, the decision to bring lawyers into the equation the way he did opens a can of worms he could have done without. Particularly when, once again, there is an element of hypocrisy here, with Drake not only making claims about Kendrick's personal life in terms of alleged spousal abuse, infidelity, and even his kid being fathered by his PG-Link partner Dave Free, but also allegedly putting money in the streets in an attempt to acquire more info on Kendrick's personal life. Would Drake have liked it if UMG stopped that? I don't think so. Live by the sword, die by it. In turn, making this whole situation just another victory lap for Dot. Now that the petition is out there, Drake is expected to keep a low profile, and according to academics, he is refusing to discuss it publicly.
This already is
like,
tell me,
fuck that. It's all entertainment.
Right? So Drake
I'm
didn't
the
tell
actor.
this. Again, first of all, I reached out to Drake too.
My name's Aubrey.
He's not speaking on this, right? And he
name's Aubrey.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's a lawsuit. You get what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, Not Like Us is still being sung all around the world. Even 6 months later, crowds are screaming it word for word, which makes it clear that, botting or not, the love people have for the track is undeniable.
It's just another role, man. It's just they told you your biggest role you ever played. Boy, have you been playing it? Boy, they
Instead
ain't
of taking the
they ain't
L,
told y'all
Drake
in.
has made a misstep in terms of
Peter, all
perception
that.
from the masses.
Allegedly.
And now, people like Wayno believe it's damaging in a way he can't come back from.
But one thing I will tell you is that there's no more grace for Drake. There's no more benefit of the doubt. It's none of that. And I know, some of y'all is probably looking like this. Looking like Steven from Django. You know what I'm saying? All tight, mad. Y'all can see this. Listen, this is one of the reasons why people call Drake a culture vulture. The more you listen to Euphoria, the more it makes sense. So, yo.
And many onlookers agree. In essence, what Drake now finds himself in is a lose-lose situation. Because even if this is about his bag, there's just no way that he comes out of this looking good from a reputational standpoint.
Drake can expect from this either way. Drake and his team can expect from this either way. If he wins, to me, this looks terrible. If he loses to me, he looks even worse. And the ramifications, should he actually win this? And now people are like, oh man, shoot, man, we got to start limiting rap battles. I mean, this dude, that's an attack at a much broader, much bigger cultural thing, all because he decided not to keep it a friendly fade.
But let it never be said that he wasn't wrong. Back when things were heating up,
now
even
Kendrick
his biggest
finna drop the rest of them
cheerleaders told him at
disses.
the time that certain things he said on push-ups was opening the floodgates to something he might not be capable of dealing with.
Drake, you did the same thing twice now. You mentioned Virginia Williams or whatever, Pusha T's wife, and you saw that nigga took the gloves off, and we saw what happened. You mentioned Whitney, and Kendrick Lamar's wife name is Whitney. You have to be prepared for anything. There is no, oh nah, I can't believe you said that. No, because you're talking crazy already too. This is a knock 'em out slugfest. This is no holds bar. This is, I don't care what that nigga says. He could expose.
After such a series of missteps, you would think that there was no more damage that could be done to Drake's image, reputation, or standing in the rap realm. But somehow, things just keep beginning to look worse, and to a lot of social media users, this is the point where the scales fully tip. This lawsuit isn't about music, it's about legacy, or rather the lack of one. It's a public confession that Drake fears for the future because it no longer has his name written on it. The irony, he's not even wrong. The beginning of the end of Drake's career didn't start at Like That or Not Like Us. It didn't start at 100 gigs flopping or GNX. It started today. Man, things aren't looking good for Drake. Meanwhile, Kendrick appears to be having the time of his life.
Beef.
As always, it's your boy The Waste, and I want to thank y'all for tapping into today's video. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it.
He trying to hide everything so he
can
restart next year or something. It's over with, bro. Talk about this, nah. Bro.
From moments when streamers break character and show their real emotions.
I don't know how y'all feel about that, man. Feel like Drake really copped the plea on that one. Not one, but 2 lawsuits, bro. Back to back in court. So that mean after they shut down the other one, was the other one been in motion already, or you waited till they shut down the first one? Like, nah, defamation of character. That hurting my feelings. Allegedly. You know, allegedly. It's not
work in the grind. Only live one time. Hey, no, I'm leaving them dead. Like they tucked in the bed. I'm colorblind, how I see red. All I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I'll kill a kid. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, no mask, I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't had no rule. I would hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing back, that spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit. Young nigga just trying to get rich. Man, I know I can fuck any bitch. So when I seen your bitch, she dropped to her knees, she trying to suck this dick. No nigga trying to get that back, hella ways, niggas so weed on the strip.